Hello, my name is Javier Rodriguez, a winemaker and owner of the winery Rodriguez y Sanzo in Spain. We produce wines in the main appellations from Spain, and we have a winery in Rueda, Toro and Rioja. I want to introduce you one of my special wines, WHISBA. First, we need to select very old vines, because the more important in every wines is the vineyard. Then we use old vines from Toro mainly, and another part of Ribera del Duero, but mainly Toro. With vineyards, from vineyards with minimum 87-90 years old. And we made the fermentation in wooden tank to get more concentration and more complexity, and to get sweeter tannins. Besides, in December we made the late harvest. When we get the first frost, we pick the grapes, the tempranillo, and we keep in our cellar in wooden boxes to get more concentration, because they are losing part of the water. And we start the fermentation in January to get a special essentia. Finally, is a late harvest sweet wine, and put in barrel during the 1 year or more. WHISBA is the only tempranillo, only wine produced in aging in whiskey barrel in Spain. The process of this wine is very complex, and I explain you the reason of this complexity. The tempranillo starts in making the fermentation in wooden tank. After that is finishing the malolactic. We wait for the second part of the process. We made the late harvest. The harvests are grapes picking in November, December. We keep in our cellar in wooden cases, finishing the drying to get more concentration, and continue the fermentation. Of course, this fermentation never finish, because the wine is too dense and finally sweet. And put in barrel. And in the third part, we are waiting for the whiskey barrels. Their whiskey barrels are coming from Scotland, from Highlands, and this kind of whiskey barrels are famous because the toasted inside is very intense. Could be not possible to use for wine, instead, because now the whiskey, after 2 years aging in barrel, has picked the main or the extra toasted part of the barrel, and remain the main part of the barrel inside of the oak. We made the malolactic and we finished the fermentation. We put the wine in whiskey barrels and remain in whiskey barrels during 18 months. After 18 months, we made the blend. We prepare the blend and we bottle to get the WHISBA wine. You can see it's a very deep color, and even the color keep very red in the hints, because it's a wine with a really big potential for aging. The tannins are very soft, creamy, sweet tannins. Then when you taste the wine, you can the fullness plenty of the tasting from the wine, but it's very soft, very creamy, because the whiskey barrel has modified the tannins, getting a creamy tannins. But even the acidity is very nice. Then finally we can see a powerful wine with very creamy tasting and with very fresh lingering finish. The more important of this wine is the aromatic part. Aromas very intense in the way of black fruit, chocolate, smoke. It's like a turba, like coffee, mocha, and in the palate. It's a wine to surprise everyone. WHISBA, the unique Tempranillo aging in whiskey barrel. Enjoy.